You're lying in bed. Lights off, phone glowing in the dark. You open your banking app. Your paycheck just landed. For a moment, it feels good. The balance jumps up. More money than yesterday. For a second, you feel ahead. You scroll down. Rent scheduled for tomorrow. Credit card payment due next week. Car payment in 4 days. Subscription renewals quietly waiting. The balance drops, then drops again. And suddenly that paycheck that looked powerful 2 minutes ago feels like it already belongs to someone else. You didn't buy anything today. You didn't go shopping. You didn't do anything reckless. But somehow your money is already spoken for. And that's when the thought hits you. If I could just get ahead of this debt, things would feel easier. So you make a plan. You'll pay it down faster. Maybe consolidate it. Maybe transfer balances. You start running the numbers. It feels responsible. It feels productive. But here's the catch. Debt rarely feels like a trap at the beginning. It feels like convenience, flexibility, opportunity, a tool, a credit card to smooth out expenses, a car loan to get to work, a personal loan to simplify things. Nothing dramatic, nothing reckless, just small decisions that seem reasonable in the moment. But quietly, those payments stack, month after month, year after year. And while you're busy working, living, trying to move forward, your future income is slowly being claimed by the past. That's the part no one really explains. Debt doesn't usually destroy your life overnight. It steals it slowly, quietly, payment by payment. And today we're talking about the 2 traps inside debt that banks absolutely love. Not because they're evil masterminds, but because the system is designed to keep those traps invisible. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't fall into debt because they're irresponsible. They fall into debt because debt is designed to feel manageable. Small monthly payments, flexible terms, rewards points. The whole system is optimized to answer one question. Can you afford the payment? Not, is this destroying your long-term financial freedom? It's like riding a roller coaster. At first, the climb is gentle. A credit card here, a car payment there, maybe a small loan. Individually, each one feels fine. But eventually you reach the top, and the drop is your monthly budget. Suddenly, most of your income isn't building your future. It's servicing your past. According to Federal Reserve surveys, many adults would struggle to cover a $400 emergency expense without borrowing. Not because they're lazy, because debt payments quietly consume financial flexibility. Every payment reduces a space in your life where saving, investing, and opportunity could exist. And here's the strange part. Debt often grows during moments when life feels stable. You get a raise. You upgrade your car. You renovate the apartment. You finance something useful. Everything feels reasonable until the payments accumulate. And the system? It's tuned perfectly for this. Just comfortable enough that you don't panic, but restrictive enough that you never wander too far from needing your next paycheck. You're not broken if this feels familiar. That's almost everyone right now. My name is Peter. I'm not a financial guru. I'm not here to shame you for having debt. Most people do. And yelling at people to just spend less doesn't fix a system designed around borrowing. I'm obsessed with understanding how money actually works, especially the parts that quietly shape your future. Quick disclaimer. This is education and entertainment only. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know your financial situation. Before making major financial decisions, talk to a qualified professional who understands your circumstances. All right, let's talk about the 2 traps banks quietly love. Not because banks are villains, but because these traps make debt incredibly profitable. Phase 1 of debt feels harmless. You use credit strategically. Maybe you finance a car. Maybe you carry a balance temporarily. The payments fit inside your budget. Everything feels manageable. But phase 2 is where the system quietly tightens. The first trap is payment thinking. Most financial products are sold using monthly payments. Only $320 a month. Just $45 per month. Affordable financing available. Your brain hears affordable. But your future hears something different. Obligation. Monthly payments disconnect the purchase from the real cost. A $25,000 car doesn't feel like $25,000. It feels like $420 per month. A $3,000 couch doesn't feel like $3,000. It feels like $60 per month. And once you start thinking in payments, it becomes incredibly easy to stack them. Phone payment, car payment, furniture payment, credit card payment, subscription payments. Each one small. Together, they quietly consume your financial oxygen. The second trap is interest invisibility. Interest is rarely felt immediately. It accumulates quietly. If you carry a $5,000 credit card balance at 20% interest, that's about $1,000 per year in interest. Money that produces nothing. No asset, no growth, just the cost of borrowing. But because interest spreads across months, it feels small until you zoom out. Over 5 years, that same balance could cost thousands in interest alone. Banks understand something very simple. If payments stay manageable, most people won't question the total cost. Let's look at the math. Imagine two people with the same income. Both earn $70,000 per year. Both receive raises over time. Alex carries multiple debts. Car payment, $450 per month. Credit card minimums, $250 per month. Personal loan, $200 per month. That's $900 per month. Over a year, $10,800. That's money that could have been invested. Now imagine investing $900 per month at a 7% return. After 20 years, that could grow to roughly $470,000. That's the hidden cost of debt, not just interest, opportunity, money that never gets a chance to compound. Vanguard research consistently shows long-term investing benefits dramatically from consistency, but debt interrupts that consistency because money that services debt cannot build wealth. It simply maintains the present. Let me tell you about Alex and Jordan. Alex believes debt is manageable. Alex earns good money, but payments accumulate. Nice car, credit cards, finance purchases. Alex isn't reckless, just comfortable with payments. So income rises, but so do obligations. Financial stress never fully disappears because the margin for saving remains small. Now Jordan. Jordan uses debt cautiously, but once it appears, Jordan prioritizes eliminating it quickly. Car paid off early. Credit cards cleared monthly. Payments disappear one by one. Each eliminated payment becomes future fuel. Investments grow. Savings expand. Freedom increases. Fidelity research shows households with lower debt burdens are far more resilient during economic downturns. Same income, different structure. Alex's income supports the past. Jordan's income builds the future. So what does the escape plan actually look like? Simple, not glamorous, but powerful. Stop thinking in monthly payments. Think in total cost. Before financing anything, ask, how much will this actually cost me? Prioritize eliminating high-interest debt first. Credit cards especially. That interest compounds against you. Avoid stacking new payments while old ones exist. Multiple payments create invisible financial pressure. Convert finished payments into savings or investments. When a car is paid off, keep making the payment. But to yourself, build a real emergency fund. Debt often grows during emergencies. Protection prevents relapse. Be suspicious of easy financing. If something requires a payment plan, it deserves a second thought. Protect your future income. Every payment you eliminate creates breathing room, and breathing room becomes freedom. Debt isn't always evil, but it's rarely neutral. It quietly redirects your future income toward your past decisions. The Real catches this. Debt doesn't look dangerous when you take it. It looks helpful, convenient, reasonable. The danger appears later, when payments accumulate and opportunity disappears. Wealth isn't built by earning more alone. It's built by protecting the space where your income can grow instead of being consumed. So guard that space carefully. Because once you remove the quiet drain of debt, something surprising happens. Money finally has room to work for you. And the moment that happens, the game changes completely.